Today is November 3rd, I believe, and I want to talk about responsibility today. Responsibility, your ability to respond to a situation, your requirement based on your ability to respond to a situation. The first thing God gave Adam in the Bible was responsibility. Guard the garden. Keep it, tend it. Told him to name animals. Gave him territory. If you're not responsible for your territory, you lose it. Look what Adam did. He did not take responsibility for guarding the garden against taking his wife's advice on eating of the fruit, which wasn't an apple. It was just the thing that's going to produce sin in the world. The thing that's going to produce the knowledge of good and evil. The thing that's going to produce the disconnect between man and God. So when you have people who are, now I'm going to say this, owe no man nothing but to love him. Now love, let's make sure we clarify, 1 Corinthians 13, Ephesians 4, Ephesians 5, Ephesians 6, all that's love. Colossians 3, it's love. It's love. Ephesians 3, it's love. That's love, biblically defined. It's in other areas, but that hits it dead on the head. Love is patient, love is kind. And I can tell you, I'm not the most patient person sometimes. And I have learned that I need to take more responsibility for that. If I've gone 3, 4, 5 times, with a thing, I started to lose patience with it. I'm not here to preach. I'm not here to communicate to perfect people. I'm here to talk to people who know they need to grow and can own their stuff. If somebody is regularly taking care of you and having your back, do you not think you are not responsible to support your support team? If you can't support your support team, what are you relaying in the relationship to say you appreciate what they do? At work, if there's a no call, no show, guess what? You get fired. So why would it be any different with friends and family? When people want something, they do everything to get what they want. Let's take it even further. If you know a person is a certain way, do you not take responsibility to avoid that type of conflict with the person? If you know a person does not like to argue, do you still pick at them for an argument? Take responsibility. Do you manage your money well? Take responsibility. You know your bills due at a certain time. What are you blowing your money on? Are you so busy trying to keep up with everybody around you and make yourself look like blah 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 that, come on now. If somebody give you something, are you gonna trash out their stuff let you borrow something, you gonna trash out their stuff so they won't want you to borrow nothing else again? Responsibility. At some point, you gotta grow up. Well, you ain't got to, but guess what? If you don't grow up, you're gonna keep going through that same merry-go-round of childish issues. And the worst responsibility is to think that somebody owe you something. Don't nobody owe you nothing in this world. Nothing. No tangible thing. It's not owed to you. If God tells somebody to do something for you, be glad that God told that person to do something for you. So, all I can say is, what is your responsibility? Are you taking care of your children? Are you holding the counterparts accountable for their part? Matter of fact, let's even look at that. Are you holding your counterpart overly responsible, male or female now? Do you think the woman needs to have the kids all the time and you're not spending the time, quality time with your children? Do you think all the man is a check? And these are stereotypes. And let's flip it. Anything the mother or father do that you don't agree with, do you have to instantly go to court or on the defense or confrontation just because you don't have understanding of the situation? Did you seek understanding first? That's what responsible adults do. Seek understanding first. Do you have some savings for the, do you have a rainy day fund? Do you have savings for things that pop up that you had no plan for? I'm just telling you, folks, we gotta be more responsible. Are you taking responsibility for your messed up attitude? Somebody trying to help you and you still getting attitude over stuff that don't matter. Somebody taking you to get some groceries or something, or trying to fix on your house or do something for you out of the kindness of their heart, and you getting attitude over a simple mistake. Somebody stepped on your foot, you know, somebody bumped into you, you know, while doing whatever. Like, do you assume that the conversation in your head is the same conversation in somebody else's head because that's where you are mentally or emotionally? Somebody just supposed to know. Did you write it down? Did you communicate it? Was it clearly communicated to the point that you know that's what the person received before you start going all in? These things you need to think about now. So all I can say is either help yourself and be responsible, or, you know, keep looking for them handouts or grace and mercy when they, you know, God is abundant in grace and mercy, new mercies every day. But even that, God turn you over to a reprobate mind when he keeps saying, hey, look, you know, here's a better way. I'm showing you, you know, here goes some grace and mercy right here. You ain't got to keep going this route. So, it is what it is. All I know is we all need help. God help us be responsible in the areas we need to be responsible, and don't take on other folks' responsibility as you're trying to grow up. In Jesus' name.